So you are halfway through your nursing placement and your first major assignment is in a week time. You find yourself struggling to find resources. Guys, it feels like you are trying to take a manual blood pressure in a nightclub. It is overwhelming and it is noisy. But look, if you think you can use just Wikipedia, standard Wikipedia, to find information, or just jump onto any Google blogs and just apps and find information, then you are trying to drown your grades and your practice. In the UK, you will have to write essays with evidence-based backing them. So in today's video, I want to go through the ultimate blueprint that I use to find information all the time when I'm on placement, when I am writing my essays, or even when I am trying to refresh my mind before exam. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we are going to talk about is the gold standard evidence-based practice. What do I mean by this? In the UK, as I've said earlier, you will have to write essays with evidence-based practice guiding them or supporting them. So what that means is that if you are writing is not guided or supported by a national guideline, please don't put it in your essay. So your Holy Trinity will be the NICE guideline. So that is the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence. This is your literal rule book. It will show you, or it is going to explain to you how to treat an asthma case or condition. It is going to explain to you how cardiovascular disease come about and how it can get treated. And this is what you need to put in your essay. It is always getting updated, is the NICE guideline. So whoever tells you do not put a NICE guideline in your essay, don't listen to them. Put a NICE guideline in every essay that you write. The next one will be the Royal College of Nursing. If you want to write anything about clinical conditions or how to deal with situations in your essay, just go onto the RC and the Royal College of Nursing. They explain things and digest it to the point that it makes sense to students. Now the next bit will be the NMC code. Listen, if you think the NMC code is just a module that you are going to study in year one about how to practice effectively and just leave it, then you are doing yourself a harm. Your NMC code is going to follow you from the day you start your nursing till the day you go on pension. I am a student assessor. This is why you need to listen to me. It is from the real source, the insider. And whenever I am giving a student a feedback on their practice, I have to refer to the NMC code. So you getting all the proficiencies, the professional values, all is in there, and you need to add this into every assignment that you write. This shows that you are accountable for what you are doing and your profession is delicate to you. Now, the second section, let's talk about clinical skills and anatomy. This is surviving your placement and also your OSCE exam. Guys, you can learn or read how to insert a catheter in a book, but if you do not get the skills or guide step by step how to insert the actual catheter by showing you a video or learning the skill, then you cannot do it in practice. So I'm going to suggest a couple of things for you that you can use. So the first one will be GK Medics. Guys, don't let their name fool you. It's actually designed for medical students, but their A2E assessment for nursing is excellent. I used this when I was doing my OSCE exam, and if I tell you I came out with a successful grade 88, can you imagine? I wouldn't have done it without them. So check them out, GK Medics, and also your Royal Marsden manual handbook. Guys, every nursing student should have this handbook. It is your Bible for all your procedures or clinical skills, exams or tests or practice that you will do throughout your nursing. So when you go to a placement and your assessor asks you a question, why are you doing this procedure in a certain way? Let them know that you read it through or you have looked into the Royal Marsden. That is why you are doing that. Because why? Royal Marsden is written by academics, it's written by students, it's written by people who are on top. So your advanced clinical practitioners, students, sisters on the ward. So they've got you as a student in mind while writing this book. And how you can get this is every university has got an online login for this. So when you start your university, if you have started already and you don't know about this, go to your library, let them know that you want to get Royal Marsden, the online app, and then they will give you the login. But if you are old school like me and you want to get the actual book, it is massive. You can't carry it. And I believe they've got a pocket size as well. So look around, you might find some of them. Also, I'll talk about the Biodigital Human or Teach Me Anatomy app. I think you can find it on, you just type it in Google and it will come. If you want to learn anatomy and physiology, this is if you are struggling with anatomy and physiology and you want to learn in a 3D form to know how actual cardiovascular system actually pumps blood through the human being, go there. They have the Teach Me Anatomy and they have Teach Me Physiology as well. You can get questions and answers. And the good thing is that if you have to write exam every week, anatomy and physiology exam every week, then this is your go-to. Go there and find questions and answers, because the questions and answers that you will get there will come in your MCQs. So just go there and then you will thank me later. If you have watched to this end, then you are good to go. You've got the tips that is going to save you for your essay, all essays I mean. So this is the journal, academic journals and hidden library hacks. So if you are just typing your essay questions in just the Google search, no, this is not going to help you. What you have to do is head on to your university portal, straight away log into Senal or PubMed, and then find journals that are covering British Journal Nursing Index or British Nursing Index. So when you get through to this area, what I want you to do is just type in that you want British Journal of Nursing. This is your best area to find all nursing academic papers that are peer reviewed. If I say they are peer reviewed, I mean these are written by people who are in the job, so they know what they are talking about, and they have made it to the point that a student can digest whatever they have said in that article. And you need to put these articles in every essay that you write. So if you are writing that, or if you find the information, this is a snowball tip that I'm giving to you. Don't just reference that paper. What you do is go underneath that article, go to their reference section, and all the reference list that you've got in that article will also give you another resources. So look at it, you found just one article, but you found so many resources that are going to back your essay, because they are all evidence-based and they are peer-reviewed. So this is what you need to do. If you do not do this and you fail your essay, don't say I didn't tell you. I've given you the pro tip for you to come out with a first class. And then my last but not the least is how you can survive while you are on placement. This is very important. The least thing you want to do is being on placement and you getting asked a question about an anatomy situation or an anatomy of a human body that they think you have done at university in theory, and then you don't know what to talk about, or you have been asked about a medication, what the medication does, and you don't know what to say. You need a pocket notebook or a pocket anatomy and physiology book. You can find some in your library, and the best thing that you need to find while you're on placement is your BNF. So BNF is the British National Formulary. I've mentioned it in one of my videos before. Get the online version. This is very, very good. Get the online version. Put your area of practice in. So I mean your specialty. If you are doing adult nursing, they've got the adult nursing and they've got the children's nursing. So get the one that suits you. And then when you are asked questions about medication, just put this in, and it is going to tell you all you need about a disease and the medication that you need to treat with. And then also MedCalc. It is very, very, very important. MedCalc will teach you how to treat diseases, conditions that are acute and those that are even chronic. So I am going to say you don't have to read everything on the website or on Google search. You just have to know where to find the best information. And guys, we all have been there. It might seem that it's hard, but if you put your socks on and you sit down and look through the right places, things that I've mentioned here in this video, you will come out successful. So I will say, if you want me to do any video like this type or any nursing videos, real nursing videos, just put your comments below. And what essay are you writing at this point, and what are you struggling with? Let's talk about it in the video. I'll put all the links that I have mentioned as well in the section below. So enjoy the weather, make sure that you drink a lot of water, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.